When people think of extinction, what probably comes to mind are the now extinct characters Manny, Diego, and Sid from all of the Ice Age movies, or dinosaurs from the Mesozoic era. What many people fail to realize is that extinction is still prevalent today. Today, we will be traveling to 3 different biomes of the Earth in order to expand our knowledge of animal extinction. The first biome we will be traveling to is the tundra, where we will learn what extinction is and why it's happening. The second biome we will be exploring is the grassland, where we will determine how the extinction of animals impacts humans. And lastly, we're going to explore the rainforest, where we will discover conservation efforts. I hope you're all as snug as a bug in a rug as we head to the tundra to learn what extinction is. Our planet Earth is in the middle of its 6th mass extinction. We are currently experiencing the worst series of species extinction since the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. Extinction occurs when there are no more individuals of a certain plant or animal species alive anywhere in the world, and it happens naturally. The natural rate of extinction is about 1 to 5 species a year, but scientists estimate we're losing species at 100 to 1,000 times that rate. This may not seem that high since there are about 8.7 million known species in the world, but according to the Center for Biological Diversity, it is possible that 30 to 50% of all species could become extinct by the year 2050. All of the past mass extinctions are due to natural disasters such as asteroid strikes, volcanic eruptions, and natural climate change, but 99% of the current extinctions are due to human activities. These activities include habitat destruction, an increasing human population, and air, water, and soil pollution, which leads to global warming. It's a bit colder in the tundra, so let's vacate and move to the grasslands. Here in the grassland, there are hundreds of thousands of different plant and animal species, just like in any other biome. This variety of life in the world, or a particular ecosystem, is called biodiversity. Biodiversity is important because it allows us to live healthy, happy lives. Okay. Most medical discoveries were made because of research in the plant and animal biology and genetics. So every time a species goes extinct, we will never know if research could have found a new cure or vaccine. Bees are one of the most important species in the world to humans. According to BBC News, bees pollinate 70% of the crops that feed 90% of the world. Honeybees contribute about $15 billion to the value of United States crop production. If bees were to become extinct, entire food chains could collapse. For instance, bees pollinate every almond tree in the world, and the hulls of those almonds are used in feed for cattle and livestock. Fewer bees means fewer almonds, which leads to declining cattle and chickens, which leads to eventually less milk, cheese, eggs, and meat. If bees were to become extinct, there would be less cotton, less fruit such as apples and oranges, and less vegetables such as potatoes and pumpkins. That wraps up the grassland, so let's head on to the rainforest to determine conservation efforts. The Endangered Species Act is one of the most effective and important environmental laws, which was created in 1973. The Endangered Species Coalition states that this act hopes to prevent extinction, recover endangered plants and animals, and protect the ecosystems on which they depend. Even though this act is a law, there are still congressmen who wish to create exemptions for certain species or geographic areas for special interests, such as wealthy oil companies and land developers. The Endangered Species Act protects thousands of species in the United States, including the bald eagle and sea turtles. This act also protects millions of acres of forests, beaches, and wetlands from destruction. Okay, the World Wildlife Fund recently led a global campaign to end the ivory crisis in Thailand, and many Asian and African countries are doing the same to prevent elephants from being driven to extinction. The ivory trade is the process of poachers targeting herds of elephants, shooting them with automatic weapons, and hacking off their husks with axes and chainsaws. As you may not know, many celebrities are animal rights activists. Ian Somerhalder is an actor and environmentalist who created the Ian Somerhalder Foundation. The purpose of ISF is to advance science, promote the conservation of natural resources, and provide relief to the poor. Miranda Kerr used to be Victoria's Secret angel who recently donated $100,000 to an elephant hospital in Thailand. Many of us know who Betty White is, but what we may not know is she is one of Hollywood's most outspoken animal rights activists, who wishes to clarify the importance of environmental protection. These and other celebrities are no flies on the wall when it comes to saving animals. We're almost done with our worldwide journey, but hold your horses as we have one last quick trip to make to the desert in order to recap what we've learned. The first biome that we visited was the tundra, where we learned that the majority of extinctions today are caused by human activities. The second biome we explored was the grassland, and there we discovered that extinctions can disrupt vital ecological processes, leading to ecosystem collapse and a worsened economy. Lastly, we visited the rainforest, where we learned that the Endangered Species Act protects thousands of animals in the United States, and many celebrities wish to inspire their fans with this positive message. Thank you all for coming on this worldwide expedition with me, and I hope we can do it again soon.